Roger. 2,000 feet.
Hello YouTube, Wycliffe Barrett here at Xplane Dedicated. Today we're going to look at FNUB by FlightWorld. FNUB is in Angola of all places, and FlightWorld is the daughter-father partnership of Adriana and Pedro. They've been working together, putting sceneries together for Xplane 11, and of course they're approaching different airports, should I say. So rather than the common airports in Europe and America, they're going further afield and casting their net out towards Africa and a few other places as well. This airport, it is only a small regional airport, but the runway is immense. The runway is so long, it's unbelievable. I'm sure you could land the shuttle there, it's that long. But as you can see, it's in the middle of what appears to be desert. I have no photo scenery for this, so there's no ortho photo for it. Although what Adriana has done is in the description, she's actually referenced the tile that you require to make for your ortho photo scenery, which is very nice of her. As you can see, it's a civilian and military airport, which is often the way out in Africa and some of the Middle Eastern countries. They tend to have the civilian airports and then a military airport at the side, and that might be why the runway is so long. And when I say it's long, it is huge. Look at all these individually placed trees here, absolutely thousands of them, which is probably indicative of the area. I did have a look on Google Earth, and obviously there's a city quite close by of Angola, and unfortunately it's not depicted in Xplane 11. The OSM data is not very good, so I suppose you could create your own OSM data for it and it would look reasonable as always. But what Adriana and her father have done, they've created an airport here that is really quite believable, and it fits into the surrounding area very well. As you can see, the landscape is rather flat. There are some mountains there off to the left, as you can see, but it is very flat landscape, very desert and arid area, apart from around this city where obviously irrigation and water irrigation has taken place. So all in all, it's a nice little airport. It's freeware, of course. You can get it from xplane.org, or you can get it from the FlightWorld website. What I'll do is I'll put links below in the description. Don't worry about that, I will put them in. And you know, if you fly in this area of the world, and why not, then you need to get this nice little airport from FlightWorld. Once again, Adriana and her father Pedro, they're increasing their skills all along. This airport features some custom buildings, but also some Lego brick buildings which they've added in there to fill it out. A couple of things missing, but once again the skills are improving, as all airport developers' skills do. They improve very quickly over time. Anyway, time for that 10-mile approach. I'm not showing the whole 10 miles because it's mostly desert, but as you can see, we're coming in and there's lots of vegetation and trees around. Something that Adriana has done, she's put 3D grass on the edges of the runways, and it looks okay like this as you come in, but when you look from above, it kind of looks a bit, I don't know. I have misgivings about 3D grass. You've got to get it right. If you don't get it right, it can look a bit odd. Well, as you can see, this runway is immense. It is so long. I actually edited my rollout because it's very, very long indeed. It goes on forever and ever. But having said that, it does mean you can land some fairly big planes there if you want to, just for the heck of it, and or get out some of the military aircraft, the fast jets that need long runways for takeoff and land. Not so much takeoff, but certainly for landing, because their rollouts are really long. Okay, so we're coming down towards the terminal, and believe me when I say I edited this really severely to cut it right down. It was a heck of a rollout, and I landed on the piano keys, so you know, it was a good landing, nice and gentle, but it took me ages to get down towards the terminal. Here we are turning off the runway now and heading towards the terminal. The funny thing is, in the whole length of the runway there were not many turn-offs. I'd obviously gone past one, but I had to taxi all the way down to get this one. Anyway, It's a very short video. Well done to Adriana and Pedro from FlightWorld, another airport from them with custom buildings, night lighting and all the usual stuff. I'm sure they're going to be producing more videos as time goes by, and I'll review them when they come out, I suppose, like everything else. Don't forget, hit the bell, give me a thumbs up, and as always, my name's Wycliffe Barrett. This is Xplane Dedicated, and we'll see you soon. Cheerio.
Yeah.